Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Today we are starting more cannas. I ordered new Canna Tubers from Etsy and I will link her shop. She hooked me up last year. If you guys don't remember, I stupidly in 2023 did not put my Canna Tubers away, meaning I didn't dig them up, bring them in the house. I was too lazy. I left them in pots, put them in my garage, and thought, oh, they'll survive because other people on the internet say that they will. And I lost all of them. Big, huge tubers, just everything that was new that year. I lost everything. So I found a seller on Etsy who sells the same Canna Tubers. It's Canna Musifolia, and she sent me some new tubers this year. And I also saved the ones that she sent last year. But look how big this is. Like, look at my hand. This is huge. The listing is for that I bought is 2 tubers. You can buy more. I bought 2 for, I believe it was 30. I'll double check that as I'm editing this video and I will put that information there. But look how big this is. And then she sent another large tuber and then a few smaller pieces. Now, if you guys are new to growing cannas, this is an awesome buy. One, because you can actually split this tuber into 4 different plants. So I can have this piece separate, this piece separate, and this piece separate as well. That is 4 new plants. Now, cannas, they grow on the surface. Well, you can plant them down below the surface, but not too deeply. But this is how they grow. See these points here? These grow out into new tubers, and each of these is a shoot that will grow into a like leaf. So it'll grow into a stalk, and then it will have beautiful leaves, and it will flower a orange, gorgeous flower. So this will all this will all hold on. Come here. Come here. It's okay. I know. Yes. Don't scratch me. Here's who's screaming. Whenever she's screaming in videos, people always want to see the cat. So here's the cat. This is Stormy. She is 6. Are you turning 6 this year? Yeah. She's turning 6 this year. We got her as a kitten, and she is very vocal all day long. All day long, she's talking to me. She's crying. She's screaming all day long. Despite fresh food and water, despite hugs and love and kisses and being held, she is just loud. So that's her. If you hear her in any of the videos, you just know she is annoyed that I'm not giving her any attention. And my attention is focused on something else. So anyways, that's her. All right, so back to the cannas. They will grow out this way and you will get a huge tuber by the end of the year. So if I just leave this like this thing will probably be like this big by the time I go to dig it up. I like to plant my cannas in pots. I just think it looks beautiful that way. You can plant them in ground if you want, but I do at this stage start them in containers. And I have brought a few containers up and we're gonna get these started right now. So my planting surface is pretty messy right now. My potting mat, because I have dahlias out too, and if I have time or if I feel like it, we'll plant these after we plant the cannas. But let's pick out our pots for the canna, and I am not going to break this piece up this year. I'm actually going to just leave it intact and plant it like this. So let's find a pot that can handle that. And I think I have 2 that can. So I brought these in from the garage. And this one has a bunch of other pots in it for the dahlias. But I think this one is so deep I don't really want to use up all my soil for this. I think this will probably be a better pot for the can, even though this is this would be a lot of soil too. It just depends on how long you think they are going to stay in the pot. So these ones are perfect for putting the smaller tubers in or putting the dahlias in. These are perfect for that. But let me see, I have another pot in here that might work. So I've got two of these actually. All right, this one is slightly smaller. Let's just see if this will even fit the surface. Okay, so this will barely fit the surface of this pot. So I think I will use this one. And then for these other tubers, I might be using this pot here and then one of these. Okay, so I think we got what we need. Let's plant the huge one first because it requires the most soil, and that will tell me if I run out of soil that I need to go out and get some. But you know what though? You don't have to fill this all the way up to the top. If I can fill it up here to this first ring here, then that will be fine. I just need something that can fit this tuber flat in here where it's not hitting the sides of the pot. So like we've got this like this. I think that'll work. All right, so let's get the soil in here. Okay, so almost there. Definitely running low on soil. Okay, so now we're just gonna scooch that in there. Give it a little shake around. Couldn't get that word out for some reason. And then I'm gonna cover this with soil. And I am running low on soil. This does not have to be deeply planted, so we're just going to cover it up enough that nothing is showing. And of course, when I water it, it will probably uncover some of it, which is fine. Not everything has to be perfectly under the soil because these kind of grow across the soil. And if you haven't planted it ground, you can easily see those roots above ground. So you don't want to plant them too deeply. At least you don't have to. I've never planted them super deep, so I don't know what the ramifications are if planted too deep. I just like to plant mine like this. So there you go. Plant it. Looks great. Now we're gonna get some soil in here. And again, we're not gonna fill this container completely with soil. Look at this, just too big. So I'm gonna plant it like that at an angle, just so it can fit, because I literally don't have anything longer than that. It probably could have fit in this other one really well, but we're just gonna plant this one kind of at an angle and see how it goes. All right, so that's sort of covered. So I was able to cover this one before running out of soil. That one looks great. I still have these roots here that need to get planted, but I'm out of soil. So I'll have to go and do that later, and then we can come back and plant these little nubs. I might even be able to sneak them into some of these pots. Let's see. Okay, that's empty. Well, it's empty. Sneak this little nub in here and cover it. And then on this side, I'm gonna sneak a little nub in here. Perfect. Cover that guy up. All right, now let's see, because this one goes kind of at an angle, so maybe I can, okay, right here I definitely can put something in there. So let's do this. Look at me getting crafty, figuring it out. All right, these guys will be a little cramped in there, but come planting time, they're all probably gonna, this whole pot will go into one pot. This piece broke off. That piece looks kind of dead, but all right. So I'm gonna put this right here. Go ahead and try and cover that guy up a bit. Perfect. All right, so we got everything planted. Awesome. I do still need to go out and get more soil, and I will do that, but at least now I don't have to run out right now. I'm gonna stick this in here. Hopefully these little nubs here will wake up, but who knows? Cover those with a tiny bit of soil. As long as the root is touching soil, it should be fine. So if you're in the same situation as me where you run out of soil, as long as you can get it to touch soil and get moisture around it, it should be okay. So let me show you the cannas that we started together a few weeks ago. There she is, minding her own business, huh? Good girl. Okay, so over here are cannas and elephant ears that we started together, and don't mind all of the gnats. We're having gnat issues, but I'm working on it. So this right here, elephant ear, Canna Pretoria, that hasn't come up yet. I'm pretty sure that's a canna. This is elephant ear, elephant ear. Let me see. This is starting to swell a bit, so I know that it is waking up. Canna here waking up. Right here's the elephant ear. After I watered it the first time, all the soil moved away, so I left it. That way we can kind of look at this together. So you see how it's got these little green growth points here? That's where some leaves will begin to sprout out of there. So I know that this bulb is up. Right here, I can see a little point right there popping out. Right here, we've got growth in there. And then over here, we've got some growth. There goes some stems that are coming out. We've got a lot of growth on this one, looking good. This elephant ear is looking really good. And then we've got this canna here that is awake and looking amazing. It's been probably, I would say, about a month ago that we planted these. So they're doing exactly what they should be doing. The things that aren't up will be up soon. I'm not worried about it. And then our cannas we sowed today will be waking up probably in the next few weeks as well. So my potted cannas will stay in my house until our weather is consistently above 46 degrees. At that point, I'll probably move them out to the greenhouse for a bit. And then from the greenhouse is where after the greenhouse, they will go out into a, protected shadier space. And then from that point, after probably about a week or so, then I will plant them where they're going to go in their pots, and that will be in May. It is basically April right now. So all of April, they'll be probably indoors. I don't know what the temps are going to be like towards the end of the month, but they'll probably be indoors, then moved out to the greenhouse, then moved outside of the greenhouse, then put in their containers, their final container placements, which will be in May, probably around the second week of May. So during that time frame, I will care for them like a house plant while they're in here. So water when the soil is partway dry, keeping them moist. We are keeping them in the brightest light that we can provide them right now. A lot of my grow lights are taken up right now by other things, so they're kind of grow light adjacent. So they're getting grow lights, they're getting window light, but it's not like that direct overhead light that I wish they could have right now. Trying to think of everything that I want to make sure you guys know in case this is the only Canna video of mine that you watch. You can fertilize them, so you should begin doing that once you start to see that they are actively growing. So you can use whatever fertilizer that you want to use. I like to use fish emulsion. It stinks, but it's good. It's good stuff. Also, when you're potting them, most time potting mixes have a fertilizer in it, and I lean on that. And then when they start showing growth, then I'll use a liquid feed, which is a immediate feed. Granular fertilizers are a long-term feed. So like they will feed over the course of probably several months or so as those granules as the granules break down in the soil. So it's a feed over time. Liquid feed is a feed right away. So if you've got a good combination of both, then your plants will be very happy. If you at least have one thing going, your plants will be fine. So don't worry about that. These are Canna musifolia. They do great in full sun. You can plant them in part sun, with some shade, that's fine. They'll still grow. You can plant them in ground. You don't have to plant them in containers like me. You don't have to start them early in containers like me. You can plant them in your landscape after your last frost date. If you don't have a frost date, you can plant them outside right now. If you like to start them early like I do this so that I can have bigger plants earlier in the season. So I don't want to necessarily wait for a plant to all season for a plant to get huge. I want it to be huge, earlier so I can enjoy it longer, bigger, and blooming and all that. You can save seed from these. It's easy. The only thing is that the seeds are pretty hard to germinate. They have a very tough seed shell, and you kind of need to break that in order to be able to get the seed to begin germination. But that is all I want to tell you. Let me know if you have any questions about this video, questions about planting cannas, growing cannas. I have a lot of videos on the channel about cannas, about my cannas, how I grow them. I'll try to include some pictures of what the Canna musifolia looks like fully leafed out. I'm sure I can find some here on actually, I know I can find some, so I'll put some within the video. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.